So we've been in Norway 14 nights, we decided.
Exactly, yep.
And we're going to do something different tonight, which is we're going to stay in the same place for 3 nights in a row. Because tomorrow and the next day we're going into Bergen, because Friday the 17th is Norway's Constitution Day, and Bergen apparently is a good place to see it and experience it. So
it's
that's
the
what we're
second
hoping to
city,
do.
so...
Yeah, that's what we're certainly hoping to do, is to go into Bergen tomorrow, do a bit of touristy stuff, and then on Friday go and experience the Constitution Day vibe in the city. It says that the buses and things are still running, so hopefully we'll be able to get in no problem.
Indeed, yep. It's a very nice campsite,
It's a lovely campsite. We've got a lake just behind us. People swimming in the lake this afternoon. Yep. There's still people swimming over there now.
It's called the Lone
Camping.
Lone Camping, just outside Bergen.
It's about 15k outside Bergen, something like that, I think.
So the plan tomorrow is to get a bus and then a train into Bergen, which will take about 45-50 minutes, something like that. We'll wait and see whether it does actually take that or not.
About £3 or £4 each way, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. No, not at all. No. So yeah, the previous we've actually spent, so as Jill said, we've been here for 14 nights. We haven't actually spent more than one consecutive night anywhere so far. So we thought we'd try this and see what happens. And to celebrate, I've actually got a bottle of cider. This is Hardanger cider, which is the local brew, made just up the road. Hardanger is apparently very famous for its cider. So we will wait and see how it is. I do like a glass of cider, I have to say. And apparently cider's been around since the Vikings in this neck of the woods. Apple trees everywhere, weren't there?
There were, yeah, going along the Hardanger fjord, definitely. I haven't got cider, I've got Prosecco because I'm not a great cider lover.
So I wasn't sure whether this was going to be sparkling or not, but it is.
And it's a video about food and drinks, so it must be to do with Rog, mustn't it, really?
A little bit sweet for me. No, it's nice, a little bit sweet for me. But I'm assuming you can get different types of cider. This was the only one we could actually find in the local supermarket.
This is the only local cider, wasn't it, in the supermarket?
Yes, we were hoping to get some cider by the side of the road when we were driving here, down by the side of Hardanger Fjord. But unfortunately, we didn't actually see anywhere, did we?
No, we didn't. So we just got some from the supermarket instead, didn't we?
And as I say, that was the only one they had. A little bit sweet for me, but quite nice. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Call it off, let it go.
Morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Today we are in Bergen, and tomorrow is Constitution Day, so we thought we'd come in and do a bit of the touristy stuff today, and then tomorrow we're going to come in again and see the crowds of people.
One thing we did read before we came in was the fact they'd actually planted, because tomorrow is the big day of the year for the whole of Norway. It's what they classify as their birthday. So everyone actually sings happy birthday to each other, or says happy birthday to each other. But one thing they did say was the amount of flowers they've planted to actually be in bloom at this time of year. And I have to say, it is spectacular. There are tulips here.
We just stepped off the train and the first thing I said was, oh, look at all the flowers.
And it's lovely, isn't it?
It is gorgeous, yeah.
Absolutely stunning.
There's tulips all around us. Slowly. So this is Bergen, and Bergen is the oldest part of Bergen, and it is made entirely of wood. And because of that, it has actually burnt down about 5 times during its lifetime. And the latest one, I think, was in the early 1900s. But because of that, most of these houses date from about 1700 or later. And the original part of Bergen was built in about 1200 and something. It was part of the Hanseatic League, which was lots of cities that formed together. I said about the Hanseatic League, and that was actually a trading league between an awful lot of German, Danish, Swedish and Norwegian places. And this was one of the places that survived from the Hanseatic League. And where I'm standing at the moment, you can see that these are definitely not straight buildings. They're currently being restored. We were just reading about the restoration, and most of the buildings are suffering from rot. Not really surprising, I guess, with the seawater so close as well. So Bergen used to be the capital of Norway until, I'm not sure what year it was, but when the Black Death came and 70% of Bergen's occupants were killed in the Black Death. And then Oslo became the capital after that. And at the time there were lots of Germans living here, and they were part of the Hanseatic League, part of the traders, that kind of thing. And then they were allowed to then become citizens of Norway after the Black Death. I think because there were so few Norwegian citizens around that actually they could actually then apply for Norwegian citizenship, and that was why there were so many Germans who lived here, because they were trading with Germany, Finland, Sweden, that kind of thing. So this is Bergen's famous fish market. We're reading about this as a possible place to come for lunch. And everywhere you look, there is crab, there is lobster, there is shrimps, and all kinds of things, and salmon obviously, that are on offer. And it's very, very popular and very busy. And also, a lot of places also sell whale meat as well. So we've been wandering around Bergen for the last hour and a half, something like that. It's very, very warm. And now we've stopped for lunch. We were going to go to a burger place for lunch, but unfortunately it doesn't open until 3 o'clock. So lunch at a burger place is not going to be a thing to do. So we've come to a place called Livia's, which is part of a chain. And they offer both gluten-free and dairy-free on the pizzas. So that's super. So I'm going to have a gluten-free, dairy-free pizza, and Roger's going to have a gluten-free pizza because he can't walk and do gluten. And we're both going to have a drink because I'm desperate for a drink now. I'm very warm. But looking forward to my lunch. So I ordered a gluten-free, dairy-free pizza. It looks delicious. The question is, does it taste delicious? There was also pizza rossa and pizza bianca on the menu, and we didn't know what the difference was. Roger had to look them up. And basically, a pizza bianca doesn't come with tomato sauce, so we didn't want to go for one of those particularly. Very tasty indeed. So welcome to Constitution Day 2024. This is Bergen. It's the 17th of May and this is their big national holiday. We've just come in on the train, seen lots of people in national dress, that kind of thing. Lots of people very smartly dressed as well. And we're just going to have a wander around and find out what's going on. The band have been playing just here when we arrived. But there you go, they've just started again. So we've just spent the day in Bergen. It is Constitution Day today, and we watched a parade. We saw a spectacular air show, which was not so spectacular because it was only one plane, but it was quite impressive. We watched pole climbing. We saw lots of people in traditional national dress, and everybody was saying Gratulerer Med Dagen. That means happy birthday, because it's happy birthday Norway today. And apologies to anybody who speaks Norwegian, that's the best I can do.